Hello everyone, today we're going to be taking a look at the LEGO Star Wars The Dark Falcon, and this set will be coming out on August 1st. It will retail for $180 US, and it will come with 1,579 pieces. This set is based on the upcoming show titled Rebuild the Galaxy here, and this is a non-canonical thing here, and I think overall this looks pretty cool here. I think that the idea of what this is going for here, I think LEGO captured that idea pretty well here. This is basically just a dark version of the Millennium Falcon. It has kind of a black main color scheme here with a bunch of transparent red in here. And it also has some light gray and dark gray in here as well. Now, personally, I think it would have been better if LEGO just went with solid black and then transparent red. I think that would be a bit more striking, honestly, than what you see here, because in this 360 spin here, you can tell there's a lot of gray in there, and LEGO is trying to do that to get this to be more, visually interesting. But I honestly, personally would have preferred if they just went with solid black there as the main, like, color scheme there and everything. But, yes, you can see on that 360 spin there, what this whole thing looks like. And they did keep the main design here of the 2019 Millennium Falcon. This is really just a color swap here, especially from the exterior. On the inside of the ship, it does start to change. The design of the interior does start to change a little bit from the 2019 version, but the exterior here of the ship is very, very similar to the 2019 one. Basically just a recolor here, pretty much. But yeah, there is another angle, and I think from that angle, this looks really, really good here. For sure, I think, yeah, it just looks very striking here. And, yeah, you can see how the panels open up there very similarly to how the 2019 one kind of opened up there and everything. And, yeah, so you can definitely start to see here, the interior is pretty different from the 2019 one here for sure. It looks like there's like a throne right here. It's hard to see from this picture all the different interior details here, but there should be another picture here in a minute. But the minifigures in this set are very interesting here. This first minifigure here, we have Beach Luke, I believe is what it's called here. And it's basically, again, these are all non-canonical characters here. But it's like a beach version of Luke here, which I think is pretty cool there. This next up here is a Jedi Darth Vader, which I think that's a very cool minifigure there. I might say the coolest out of all of these, except for this one, which we'll talk about in a second. But yeah, I think that just having a white version of Darth Vader is very cool there as well. This is Bounty Hunter C-3PO. Basically just pretty much C-3PO with red eyes and a black arm there. But I still think it looks pretty cool there. This here, I believe, is a new character. It's called Darth Deb, I think. And the design of that minifigure there looks pretty good. And then after that, we have Darth Jar Jar, which is just a very, very cool minifigure here. And definitely not something I thought we'd ever see officially from LEGO here. The overall design of the minifigure, I think maybe could have been a little bit better. I kind of wish it'd come with like a cape piece maybe. And maybe I think it would have been better if there had been some like arm printing. I don't think there's any arm printing or leg printing on this minifigure there. So it definitely could have been a little bit more detailed. But just the fact we have a Darth Jar Jar, a minifigure from LEGO is very nice here for sure. And then after that is a Darth Ray here. And I think that minifigure looks pretty good there as well. Especially with the like double lightsaber there and then the like binocular piece there. That's pretty cool. But this is just the back of the box here as well. And you can see, yeah, just what this looks like here from the back and everything. And then this is it in kind of, a more real life type of setting here. And you can start to see here a little bit more of the interior of the actual ship here. It looks like there's a bed there for C-3PO to lay on there. And it looks like this here, like a chair for the Luke minifigure there to watch there. And it looks like there's a screen on there as well. And here's the cockpit of the ship. Again, the cockpit is basically the same design of the 2019 Millennium Falcon. I really like the throne there for Darth Jar Jar. I think that looks pretty cool, especially with like the screen and everything there. That looks pretty good there. And then this is it. This is another picture, just kind of the whole ship there. And that's all the pictures here. But yeah, overall, I think this is a pretty cool set here. Now, I assume that this Millennium Falcon here will replace the 2019 Millennium Falcon. I assume that they'll retire that one, and this will be the only more like reasonably priced Millennium Falcon here that you can get, that's minifigure compatible and everything on the market. And so yeah, I think that's pretty interesting. If they do retire that one, which I assume they will, because that one's like 5 years old, that will just be interesting, because this is definitely not a normal Millennium Falcon here. But I do think this is very interesting here, and I think overall it looks pretty good. I do wish they had gone with, a solid black color scheme there with the transparent red. I do think that would have been more striking than having a bunch of gray in there, but I do understand them trying to, make it a little bit more, not just solid black there. But, overall here, I think this looks pretty good. All the minifigures in this set also look very good here as well. And I don't think that the price of this set is terrible either. This set will retail for $180. It will come with 1,579 pieces here, so I don't feel like the price of that is too bad, honestly, there. This is the same price as the previous Millennium Falcon. I do believe this one has maybe I think it's like 100 or so more pieces than that previous one, but it's, it's overall kind of in the same range as that one, and I felt like that one was decently priced. I feel like it was slightly overpriced, but I didn't think it was terrible, and I don't think this one, I don't think the price of this one is terrible either here. I think maybe 160, 170 definitely would have been better, but it's not, it definitely isn't too bad here at all. So, yeah, I think that'll do it pretty much for this video here. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one.